In this video, we show how you can now define events that fire when data is saved to a SQL table in a Dialog component if you are using server-side action scripting to actually do the commit. So you can see that we have a simple dialog here that's based on a MySQL SQL table, and the data is being saved to the database in the after dialog validate event using this server-side action over here. And if we edit the action, we can see that there are new events now that execute on the server when the data is being committed. So there are events for before record insert, after record insert, before record update, after record update, before record delete, after record delete, and then finally after section row refresh. So if we want to go and see how this works, we can specify any XBasic function name over here. So we could go here and create a function called before record insert. We could call this my XBasic function, and then to get a prototype, let's go here and say show the XBasic prototype for the before record insert function. And here's my prototype. I'm going to copy this to the clipboard now and then click OK, and now go over to XBasic functions and paste in this code and then put in a debug one statement. So let's go there and save this now, go over to working preview, insert a new record, and I'll go here and just type in, say, Frank Smith and 280 Harvard Street, and then Cambridge, Mass 02139, and then I'm going to hit the submit button, and you can see that the event fires now. So we're now inside my event handler. So this is XBasic code running on the server, and I'm inside the event handler now. And if I look inside this E object that gets passed in, we can drill down into it, and we can see that what's inside E is e.temple, which is the definition of the component, e.rtc, which is runtime calculation, but some of the important stuff, for example, is so SQL insert. So this is the SQL statement that Alpha 5 is about to execute. It has not yet executed this, but it's about to execute this statement. And if we look over here, these are the arguments that are going to be supplied to the SQL statement. So if I were to go now and modify any of these arguments, the actual data that would be inserted into the record would actually reflect whatever edits I did in my event handler. And if I want, I can actually abort the entire action at this point if my logic determines that I need to abort the action by just setting RTC abort to true, in which case the whole transaction will be rolled back if transactions are turned on. So there are server-side events that can be called at different points during the process of either inserting or updating data, and this gives you very fine granular control on the actual process while the data is being committed to the server. Thanks very much.